Yeah. Karen Krentz at a theater near you, or any bar that would take her. So, but my next guest up tonight, I said he's a Staten Islander, born and raised. He's been in the food and beverage business for the last 30 years, and he's here to talk all about it. Let's give him an up-late welcome for Paul Montella from Nucci's restaurant. Paulie, what's up, brother?
How are you, my friend?
How you doing, my buddy?
Good.
You looking good?
Feeling good.
You looking dapper?
Very nice setup here, by the way.
We have a great time.
I was talking about the food, actually. The food was excellent.
The food. Yes. This is the guy behind the food, everybody. Nucci's restaurant. He's been donating food to this show since 2009. Yeah. Non-stop. So.
How did that all happen?
I don't know. Well, I'll fix that in edit.
No, but how did it happen with the food? How did we get here?
Well, with the food, a friend of mine, Randy Ashford, knew you, and he knew I was looking for another person to donate food to the show, and he asked you, and then you said okay, and I went to go meet with you, but I already knew who you were because you knew my family.
Yes, because of your dad.
Yes.
Who was a great man.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I knew him back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Sure.
So let's go back. Let's go back with you, where it all started. You know, back in 1980, you worked. Where is this? You worked at the Lower Deck.
In the Staten Island Mall, sure.
Yes, and then you went to MJ's. But why don't you tell everybody in your own words your story?
Oh, that was good. No, I went from the Lower Deck. I started at a young age, and they closed on New Year's Eve.
Okay. January
2nd, I started at MJ's, 1984.
Okay.
Had a great time, and I would circle back to Tottenville later in life. I went to Jimmy Mac's.
Okay.
After MJ's, with Jimmy McBrady. He opened up in '89.
Okay.
And then together we opened up the Parsonage. Great guy, great
Parsonage is great.
Historic. I was young.
I was young. Yeah, we were young.
Yeah, my hair was very black back then.
Oh, was it?
Yes. And then we opened Nucci's, and then Nucci South, and now just Osteria Santina just opened.
Yes.
So it's been a fun ride.
It's a long journey.
A lot of hours, yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of work.
Now, what people don't know with MJ's, if anyone doesn't remember that, is where Aunt Butchie's is on Arthur Kill Road, correct?
Right.
So what was your role there? I
was a waiter. I was a waiter at a young age.
Okay.
I was 17 when we started, 1984.
Okay.
And Pete owned it, Marola. Very nice, great. I was blessed with the best bosses ever. I really was.
You're lucky.
And I just loved the business. The only job I ever had. And that and delivering in newspapers, I figured I had a better future or a better shot in the restaurant business. So
no, definitely.
I figured I'd stick with it.
So you were 29, 28 when you went to Nucci's, or no?
No. I was 29 when I opened the Parsonage.
Okay.
In 95. Sorry. And we opened the Parsonage. I'm sorry, in 89, I was, 23? I went to Jimmy Mac's. I was 29 when I opened the Parsonage.
Okay.
Then we opened Nucci's North in 99.
Wow.
Nucci South, 2000.
It's amazing. Time goes fast.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, a lot of it's a blur.
So you met my father and everybody through the Contractors Association.
Sure, they used to have their monthly meetings.
Ray Bruno, Tony Pavado,
sure.
All those guys
all
are like
great guys.
Uncles to me because they're my father's best friends.
And your father worked with my uncle. Tonight, as we're filming, we're doing your dad's firehouse.
Oh, wow.
The first Thursday of every month they come in.
All right.
And that's been going on probably as long as I'm doing the food here.
Wow.
And it's still a good group of guys, Walter and all them.
Oh, listen. They're the lucky ones that lasted.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody's, my father.
I was there for your dad's last speech. I repeat it quite often.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
Yeah.
God bless. To Mr. Potenza, my dad, right?
Yeah. I don't know where I was supposed to be looking, by the way.
You look, anything that's red.
Because I'm looking at you. But
with the red camera, you can look and you look at me and you go back and forth.
And not to change subject, but Joe Corsi's birthday's today.
That's right, Joe Corsi.
And every time it's one of my family members' birthday, I call him up and bother him to shout it out on the air. So I want to say happy birthday to Joe Corsi.
Happy birthday, Joe. Many more. Yeah, he was on here a couple of months ago. You remember?
Yes, and he brought me up as being a blacklister, a blacklist fanatic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good man.
Paul's a blacklist fan.
Yeah. Well, he was in for dinner the night before.
He's hilarious. Now, where are we going to go? Post-COVID, once everything got back, tell everybody how the restaurant business on Staten Island, everywhere but Staten Island, hit everybody hard, right? It's falling back,
we
right?
all heard the stories, the sadness and all, but now it's like the rebirth. So everything's getting better, and I hate to say back to normal, but it's getting back to normal. And you see people out more. coming out, with larger groups,
Thank
which
God.
you didn't have. And let's hope it stays that way because it's been a tough few years.
Yeah, listen, the bigger the overhead, the harder it is for people.
Staten Island's great, though. You know that. Everybody stood by each other on that one.
Yeah,
And
you're loyal customers.
I got the best customers on earth.
No, you do.
If it was just takeout, they called every day. When it was in the tent, they were there in the tent. Even in the heat, they didn't care.
Yeah, well, you're always great to people, and you do certain charities, like, and people don't even notice because he's a modest guy. You do Toys for Tots. Every year when I go there, you got like hundreds of presents all over the place. I see your family, your kids, everybody doing, wrapping the gifts.
I like doing it. I'm third generation Staten Island, so I love this place. I do.
So you were here when the horses were here,
Yeah,
right?
sure. MJ's had a hitching post in front.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for the horse, sure.
I moved here when I was 12 from Brooklyn. I was like, where did you take me?
Yeah, well, you lived in what, Huguenot?
Princess Bay.
That was the woods back then.
Yeah, we call it the home of the Italian, Irish, and rock and roll.
Yeah. Yeah, at Richmond Avenue after Highland Boulevard after Richmond was a dirt road, actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Years ago, we used to go, my dad said, let's go to the country, so that's where we go. We go and drive to Mount Loretto. It's changed a lot, the island.
And Midland Beach was actually nicer back then, right?
Sure.
With the rides and all that
South
stuff.
Beach.
South Beach. Okay.
They really only had one ride, the jet that used to go up and down.
That was it?
Yeah.
It's a shame, because that could have been a nice area.
I think they tried to do it. It just got passed by. I don't know why. So, better days coming.
Who knows? Who knows? So, and I know you've been doing a lot of different events over there, comedy, switching it up with, what's that other thing you do with the
drag queen bingo?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a hit.
I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah, no, it's good. He actually has one coming up, Angelo. He's excellent.
That's the DJ guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Angelo.
DJ, we do Dawn Michaels.
Yeah, Dawn Michaels is great. Future plans for everything. What's your goals?
Don't know.
You don't know, right?
Don't know. Right now, we're still post-COVID, so we got a lot of work to do to get back to normal. We're not all there yet.
Yeah.
And when that time comes, maybe another venture or what have you.
Yeah.
My kids are getting bigger, Paul and Anthony.
Yeah, you got some good-looking kids over there. Good-looking family.
So,
yeah.
They look like me. I know. But I don't know. But they're getting old. I don't know if I want them in the business. If they want it, we'll see what happens.
Listen. There's always room in the restaurant business. The economy just has to get better. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of things got to not change, but we battle a lot. Between the Board of Health coming in whenever they want.
Yeah. And they've been doing that a lot lately on the island.
Well, that money wasn't for free.
Yeah.
They're getting it back somehow. But listen, it's not our first battle, and if we all stick together, I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
As I said, we're Staten Islanders.
Yeah, Staten Island. If there's going to be any more room, they got to call it and not let any more people in.
I don't even know how many we have now.
A lot. I mean, listen, the cars alone.
Well, they're redoing all the expressways now because of the weight of the cars and all.
Yeah, but by the time they fix everything, it's going to be
It's going to be broken again.
10 years.
Yeah.
When they fix the roads on Staten Island, it's like a retirement plan.
They did do a good job with the bridge, though.
Yeah, they did. It was great.
The Cottles Bridge didn't. I thought it would take a lot longer, and look what we got. It's beautiful.
No, it's beautiful.
Hopefully, they'll do a lot more road work and stuff like that here.
Yeah, well, we need. That's all we got is potholes.
And less cameras. Those cameras are killing me.
Yeah.
The street cameras.
You get a lot of tickets?
I would have to say, yeah. Yeah.
See, when we were younger, we would have got the BB guns and blew them out.
As I said, I miss the old days.
But the kids today,
They
and
can't
too
do
many
it from an
cameras.
iPhone.
You have to wear like a Spider-Man outfit to go do it.
Yeah. And that's it, man.
And even if you didn't have a BB gun, you get a 22 or something. I'd say that. You didn't catch me do it, you can't get me arrested.
I'm shocked nobody's taking them down, I'm being honest. But every time you turn around, there's a new one up.
They're all over the place.
I think College Avenue's got 2 or 3. It's only a quarter of a mile.
And it's so easy to go over the speed limit because it's so low now.
Right, 25 miles an hour.
That's crazy. It's too much.
And I think it's a 5-mile gap, right? That's it?
5 miles.
So if you're doing 31, you're getting a flash.
Yeah. And the cops are pretty cool on the island. They don't even,
everything's great here.
Yeah, it really is. So
this is the biggest small town you're going to find in America. And that's the truth.
So what's going on? Anything else that you want to plug before we sign you off?
No, I just want to discuss the bill for 13 years. And
yeah, we got to figure that out. So we got to think.
No.
I'm probably close to 30 grand.
No, not here to plug, just here to talk to you.
I know, I'm just
I love
teasing
you. You're
I'm
a
just
great
teasing
guy.
you. No, thank you so much.
I like when you come in with Rick.
Rick Rispoli. We've got to give him a plug. Ricky Risp. Paradise Island.
He does the Kreischer Mansion, the haunted house, and treats my family very nicely. He always has.
Rick has always been good. He was a big shot promoter back in the day, and he used to look out after all the bands. Like, he gave us a lot of big acts back in the day when the music scene was happening.
Right.
And all the big clubs were opening up. You know, we used to open up for Twisted Sister.
Oh, I knew him back then. He had the look, the long hair flowing.
Yeah, he looked like the Allman Brothers.
Yeah. And his brother. Me and his brother are good friends.
The winery, yeah. Vino the Vino School of Wines. So
that's it. I think we got everybody we had to get it.
That's it. So, Paulie, where can people find you guys on social media if they got to look on the Facebook or website?
I have a guy who does it, Joe, you met earlier.
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook.
Paulie, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all the years.
Thanks for having me.
Your dedication and your friendship.
Friendship number one.
All right, everybody. Paul Montella. Yeah.